Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Let's Play Fingered. This is a new game by Edmund McMillan and James Ed. Edmund McMillan of The Binding of Isaac and Super Meat Boy fame. This is just a cheap little time waster, I guess. I haven't really got into it and played it yet, although I think the premise is we're supposed to decide who's guilty and who's not. Let's go ahead and check this out. Day 1, Basic Bob, as basic as they come. Positive and definitely clues mean the witness is 100% sure, okay? Note to self, be sure to inspect every person in the line before you finger someone. Okay? Alright. I'm positive he looked chunky. Well, I'm not sure any of these people look chunky. For sure you don't. So I guess we release you? And I don't think you do either. Guess, I mean, compared to the other two, I guess you guys look chunky. Hint number 2. I'm positive he looked tall. Well, I don't know what tall is in comparison. Is that 7 feet? That's pretty tall. Let's get rid of this one. He's not tall. All these guys are over 6 feet, although this guy with the hat on, or girl, I don't know which, is closer to 7 feet. Number 3, I'm positive he looked old. I don't think this one looks old, but I'm not sure. They're the tallest one there. I'm positive he looked ugly. Good grief, I mean, how do you define ugly? These are really weird art style here. Well, I mean, I guess he's the ugliest one. Got a pig nose? Let's see if we get it.
Oh, we're fingering you, buddy.
Okay.
Finger him.
What? Oh, I gotta pull the switch? Oh man, this is not cool. Sorry if you're innocent.
Finger.
Oh, I got the right man. Jeez, that was intense. Quite gruesome. Day 2. Nearsighted Nan. She tries her best. Well, she shouldn't be trying at all if she's nearsighted. Not when it's life and death on the line. What do these people even do? Think. Clues will only be correct 60% of the time. Oh, great. Note to self. Try and rule out who the criminal can't be before you finger anyone. Only finger the guilty. Well, I'm doing my best, and I'd already figured out the rule out the innocent. I'm positive he looked really strange. Is there any of these people that don't look really strange? Well, these two at the end have been playing Isaac, I think. Okay, so that's no help at all. He definitely did not look unkempt. Okay, so these guys are innocent because they look unkempt. That's the one that I'm pretty sure of. Does that guy look unkempt? And that one maybe? I'm not sure. I'm positive he looked light. Is that as in skin color or as in weight? I don't know. So is this going to be a think? I think he looked a tad large. I'm going to say these two are unkempt. And if the a tad large is correct and the light means actually the color of his skin, this guy does look weird. He's got 3 eyes. Cross your fingers.
Clearly, he did it.
Finger him.
Oh, dude, them making those noises really gets to me. Ugh. Well, we got him. Detective says I win, you lose. Such is life. Am I going to hell? I don't know. I would like to know. Fog kills 3. Stephen King strikes again. So what did these people do? Bigot Barney. He's racist. Okay. He definitely did not look like a lardass. I don't know if that's racist. It's kind of offensive, but... Okay, so these first 3 look heavy, I guess? So... Goodbye? Oh! Sorry, I read that wrong. He did not look fat. So we gotta release... Hopefully I didn't release the guilty person. If I did, such is life. I think he looked like a giant, so it might be him. I'm positive he looked like a freak. What's a freak? I mean, it's all subjective, people. He definitely did not look like someone I'd hate. Well, who's someone you'd hate? Someone who's not like you? Well, I'm gonna go with this guy.
You're done for.
Finger him.
Dude, I'm sorry. Ah! Well, I got the guilty man. I mean, detective said meat's meat. Finger found in shoe. Ghost barks. I think Bill Murray would be interested in that. Negative Nancy. She's always so negative. I don't know what that means. Oh, she says everything in a negative. He definitely did not look dark. So dark and light are skin colors. So that's dark for sure. I don't know if these qualify as dark. That's not. This 4th guy is dark. I'm just not sure about these varying shades of brown. Definitely did not look fat. So this guy's got a kind of a puffy face. He's maybe fat. I'm not sure about him. He's got a strangely shaped face. So we'll leave him in for right now. Did not look old. So does she or he qualify as old since they have white hair? And I don't know if that's a mustache or teeth. Did not look ugly. I'm going to say he's ugly. And he's not. So... Sorry, Hottie Hand.
Get him in the chair.
What are these people doing to be executed? Hottie Hand. I'm going to go look him up on the crime database. Ah, they were innocent. It was this one? But they had white hair. Said they didn't look old. Let's just act like that never happened, okay? Day 5, Dim Dan. He's usually wrong about something. So does that mean he can be wrong on positive indefinitely? I'm positive he looked like a skeleton. Well, that's not a skeleton. This guy looks like a skeleton. Does that just mean that he's not heavy? That really cuts down a lot of these if that's the case. I mean, if he looked like a skeleton for sure, as in facial features and stuff, then this guy's the guilty one. He looked pale or something. Okay, that's still that guy. He looked crazy. That's the same. Yeah. Is this Isaac grown up? Crying here? I think he did not look like he's got some money. I'm gonna go with this guy.
Clearly, he did it.
Finger him.
Sorry, dude. Ah!
Yuck.
Yay, guilty man. Man dies inside goat. How'd he get inside the goat? 3 dogs murdered? Detective says, burn, baby, burn. I'm gonna write down some of these names so we can look them up on that crime crime database on the start screen there. Only half-truths. Alright, I think he looked feminine. I'm positive he looked ugly. Definitely did not look wealthy, so this person looks wealthy since they've got like jewelry and stuff, I'm guessing. And this one looks wealthy because of the jewelry again. I hope this is not a half-truth. He did say definitely. Okay, these two on the end. Well, they're not the end, I guess. Are they adding more and more people to these lineups? Release. Alright. I think he did not look smart. So does that mean he's wearing a dunce cap? But these are both thinks. I think he looked feminine. Well, none of these people left look feminine in my opinion. And think he did not look smart. I'm going to go ahead and say that that's the true one. That he didn't look smart, and of all these people here, I guess he looks the most not smart. He also looks the most not wealthy, so there is that. Okay, we got him. What was his name? I forgot to get his name. Alright, that's fine. I can still see his face. Oh my god. This is so awful. I mean, what did I expect from an Edmund McMillan game after all? That's what we love about him, I guess. Bad guy die. Opposite Opie. He describes people in the opposite. So whatever he says, it's actually the exact opposite. I should use the criminal database and see if I'm a criminal. Note to self. Okay. Can I go back out? Am I going to have to just start the game over? Okay, so we'll just keep playing. I'm positive he looked fat. So he didn't look fat. If we're going by what the first screen there said. I guess that guy looks fat. So I don't think any of these others in the least look fat. Maybe him. I mean, he's got a huge head, but never mind. He looked young, so he looks old. So this guy's a possibility. I'm not sure about this guy. So does this guy look old? I think he looks old. Let him go. And we'll let him go. Oh, I've already messed up. It's the opposite. He was supposed to be old. Darn it. Well, let's go ahead and look at the rest of the clues. Positive he looked short, so he's tall. So I'm gonna look at the last one. I'm just gonna go ahead and pick this guy right here because he's, well, one of these two. Messy. So he didn't look. I'm gonna pick this guy. It's probably not him.
Clearly, he did.
But sorry, dude. I have no choice. The game won't let me not. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Find your mugshot. Oh, okay. Well, let's try my name. I gotta click go. Tevaron. Age 20, sex male, height 6'1", weight 217, charged with breathing on himself, sentenced to 20 years in the hospital. Yeah, this is not me. I guess I can print that out. That's pretty cool. Well, let's try one more time just to see if we can get a few more right. All right, Basic Bob. He looked rich. Okay, so you're not rich? Are you rich because of the gold teeth? I mean, otherwise you don't look rich. You look rich. You got jewelry. Maybe? No, you don't look rich. You don't look rich. I think it's this guy. I'm not sure if this guy looks rich. He looked short. Okay, yeah, it's this guy. I'm not even going to read the rest of them.
Get him in the chair.
Finger him.
Sexy.
Guilty man executed. Come on, let's try to remember to write some of these names down. Let me get my pen and paper ready just to maybe remind myself. All right, nearsighted man. I'm positive he looked really strange. That's all these guys. Did not look dark. So I'm gonna assume that anything that's not like this or lighter is considered dark. I guess we'll find out. He looked a tad large. Okay, so that's probably the guy we've got selected. I think he looked tiny. Well, that's just completely opposite of what you just said. Misunderstood Mason. Mason. Alright, we'll look him up.
You're done
Yep,
for.
prepare to be fingered.
Yuck.
Okay, they're definitely guilty. God, those screams. Bigot Barney. Maybe you need to be fingered, Bigot Barney. Alright, definitely did not look like a dwarf. Okay, so is this guy a dwarf? So he's tall. Well, let's get rid of all the relatively short people, I guess. Release. Release. Yeah, congratulations, wrinkled Wilford. It's your lucky day. I think he looked like a lard ass. Well, you're wrong, because none of the rest of these guys are heavy. I'm positive he looked like someone I'd hate. So, not the white guys then. Release. Thank you. And did not look like my paw. What? Did not look like your dad. What? I'm gonna guess this guy. Oh, well, that guy. By default, I guess.
Bummer.
I was wrong. Well, Basic Bob. Oh, we had to start over that time. Guess we got too far into the day. Well, let's just go ahead and pick somebody real fast.
Get him in the chair.
So I can look at the one that I wrote down.
Beautiful.
Wow. We are the best detective in the history of the world. Sherlock Holmes is so jealous of us. Yeah, you're definitely guilty.
Get him in the chair.
Definitely, I saw you do it.
Guess what? You killed the wrong guy.
I mean, he looked guilty. Don't you think? So it's kind of random whether you get to go on or not? Yeah, you did it too.
Get him in the chair.
Ugh.
Guess what?
Yeah.
You killed the wrong
Yeah.
guy.
So, what's this guy's name? Misunderstood Mason. Alright, so what did you do? I don't think that's the same guy. Charged with kidnapping well over 20 people, sentenced to 8 months in jail. Holy crap. Well, guys, this has been Fingered. It's a new game by Edmund McMillan and James Idd. It's really cheap. I think it's under $2 on Steam. I'll put a link below in the description if you'd like to check it out. Just a cool little time killer, I think. Well, until next time, we'll be seeing you.